Our interviewee is Ms. Aminah Binti Kamarudin, is a licensed professional counselor and student affairs specialist. Here, I talk a little bit about her background. She is Malaysian and 36 years old, has higher education in bachelor degree of counseling from University Malaya, has a certified counselor, Board of Counselor Malaysian, and also a member of Pagama International. This is the beginning of her career. She has over 12 years of experience running the operation of the Department of Students Affairs, Segi University and Segi College, Kota Damansara. She has been trusted with over 8,000 students, led 100 over projects, passed with good track record in the Department Audit, managed many corporate partners, supervised 1,000 over activity from the university community, and many more major duties in her year of experience.
I was busy thinking about.
Of course, when the team, we are all able to put everything together and make things work. So that is the satisfaction that I get from seeing the happiness, when people achieve something, everyone are being very proud with their achievement. You see the satisfaction. That is something that I think I will feel proud about, because when you pull everything together, when you try to work as a team, and you see their achievement from where they are, where they begin, and then where they come to, or when you see when people are struggling at some point, and then see how they climb the ladders and become who they are. That is another things that make me feel. It is more towards feeling accomplished, feeling satisfied. The word proud is not very attached to me. Usually I will see when my students or the people who I love, who I care, they achieve something in their life. They went through so many struggles and hurdles in their life, and they become who they are. That is when I feel very proud. First is understanding the individuality. We know people comes from various backgrounds. I do have people from African region, I do have people from Saudis, but of course, understanding their cultures. The first thing is my background in counseling. That is a plus point actually. Since a secondary school, I start I'm a person who start observing people. Who start with observing people. It's not observing people to judge people. No, it is about learning about people, learning about people's why people are with the individuality of the person, why they are in such a way. For example, we have here we have all Malaysian Malay, from Malay culture. So we understand even from people from Kelantan, for example, when they come to university, there's some insecurity they are feeling. Why? They feel they are not being cared as much as people who are living in the main city, like in Selangor or in Kuala Lumpur. So there's inferiority there as well. I do have students who start with zero language. They cannot speak in English at all. They cannot, and they struggle very much. But when we encourage them, people from Sri Lanka, Bangladesh, when they come into the universities, they don't really able to adapt with people. It starts with employees as well. A lot of employees, they cannot speak English as well. There's a lot. For example, people who are teaching in Arabic language, they couldn't connect with English speaking people. So that makes them being a silent, not involving so much with people. So these people are the ones that actually need help, that we need to go close with. It doesn't need to be, for us to be, understand, can speak the language that they speak, that we don't have any idea about, we are clueless about. But at least you be there, involve them in the group, and then it's we learn through the behavior communication. The way what they want to say. But you need to be very patient. That is one thing. You need to be very patient, hearing what they have to say. First thing first is your heart. For me, that is the heart. You need to give your heart. You need to listen to people, because if you want people to work together with you, you want to create a harmony place, especially in the workplace. That is very important. That is why so many cases that is happening right now, because people are not giving that attention that is needed there. People comes from a lot of culture, but understanding the culture is one, and then understanding the persons individually. there's no one style that is being used. It is like everything is joined together. For example, I have 10 in the team. Okay, certain individuals that they are ways that I need to, different way that I need to handle the team player, and I need to be very careful as well the way I handle them, because why? It might give wrong perceptions to the other team players as well. For example, I'm giving so much, freedom to team player A, but then for team player B, I'm really observing the work. Okay, I'm being like checking every details, all the work, but not to team player A. So I need, at some point, you need to try to understand as a leader how the team player A might be feeling. You see, but the thing is, I need to do that. Why? Because, for example, team player B is not someone that what we call that someone who can really put every details. There's so many mistakes that always come out from the team player B's work. So if let's say it's a minor mistake, it's fine. But when it is involving like the quality and also the name of the department and the works of the team, all that, right? So that is the time that I really need to be give different way of different approach that I need to apply to that team player. But at the same time, I need to make that team player as well to understand why I'm doing I'm applying this kind of a way with them. But at the same time, I need to balance. If let's say I need to observe my team as well, because like we say, if let's say people who are getting like feeling like they are more than the other team player is going to I need to see how the person is carrying themselves in the team as well, so that no other team player is gonna feel hurt or anything there. So that is the thing. Oh, I'm open to everything right now. Seriously, I started my life, my journey from secondary school. I know that I want to take what program. Actually started with 4 actually. There's 4 in my list that I want to be lawyer, because lawyer is because I was thinking about fulfilling my late sister's dream to become a lawyer. And then the second options that I have in my list is to become a police, because I saw a lot of things that are not just happening around. And then the third is becoming a businesswoman. And then the fourth is becoming a counselor. So all these fall together. But and at last I make a choice to become a counselor. So that is the thing. And then it leads to a lot of opportunities in my journey. I was offered a course in counseling, and then in my that career I was offered to go to another positions that is not doing counseling job, but of course because I love the counseling job, I can carry that counseling job as well. See, when you are performing well, like people start seeing you and they offer position to you, they promote you to another levels. Question is that what I really want? So that time I told myself that just take the opportunities that come to my door. But the thing is, right now, if anyone asks me, if opportunities knocks your door, do you take everything? I will say, you think first. That time I know my decision is right also. It is just I have taken so long because I love the people. The people that I'm with, I love them because I have that advantage that I meet a lot of good people in my life. That is, Alhamdulillah, I meet a lot of good people. But right now, if you see, I told myself that explore everything. Why? Because it opens the platforms and you can give more to more people. What I want to be in my in my future, it is like I'm open to everything. I'm open to everything, meaning the first thing first, what I am passionate in my counseling field, that is one, I'm giving that as priority. The second thing is what I can give to people, what I can contribute to the society, what I can contribute to the community, that is another thing as well. Have you heard about key performance index? And then okay, now first thing first, how we say is when we recruit people, when we want to recruit people to be in our team, right? So that is the thing. Now we are in two situations. Look into that. We are in two situations. First thing first, if you are being appointed, if I'm being appointed to lead a team, so I already have a team with people that already in. So right now I just need to check how their performance based on last year, what is the key KPI that has been set to them, and did they achieve or not, and then what other comments that is already there. So I need to see that based on what other have put, and also what is actually their JD, what is their job description, what is their duties actually when they sign in for the job. That is one. But look into this one, the from the basic. For example, I want to recruit people. Okay, before I recruit people, I will have all the job descriptions listed. As you can see when you go to LinkedIn, right? So for example, there's the executive of what we call that accounting. Okay, or accountant job. Okay, so there's like description. What will be the duties that you need? You'll be carrying when you take that position, all that, right? So that is where I start. So I recruit people, not only based on what I put in, on the JD, but as well when I interview them. Okay, I will observe how they will carry themselves as well. If I have that advantage to recruit the people, okay, the people that I'm recruiting, I will observe in a lot of areas, because I cannot just bring anyone to my team. Okay, I need to care about my teams. Will the projects be delivered on time? Everything will be running on time. That is one thing that I need to check first. They are right for my team, then I will recruit them. Okay, there are a lot of other areas as well that I will check their experience, how they carry themselves. Even if in their profile they put like, oh, very super. If people will be impressed with their profile when you see it at first place. But when I start interviewing, I see something off there. Something is not right. So there, I will just think like, okay, I will just find that people who can fit in. Okay, that is one. And then when they are already in, okay, there will be contract being signed, of course. So that JD will be the first thing, the job description, and then they will be signing the contract, the job description with the job description. So that is what their duty is. They need to make sure their duty is being delivered. And then the second thing is there will be KPI, key performance index, that will be set. In some company, key performance index will be set for what they need to achieve in 3 months' time, or what they need to achieve in 6 months' time, what they need to achieve in that 12 months' time. Okay, so that I have as well. First thing first, when the mind is not free, when I have so much things in my mind, it is actually stopping me from making a better decision. And when I'm being very emotional, that as well, it is as well. So what I try to do is I will try to rest first. I will try to make myself to stop first, do something. Tell myself, focus on your life checklist. You do what you need to do. It's like what other people are expecting from you is because that is the thing. When people look up at you, you know that you need to carry yourself better, because people are getting influenced by you. That meaning, people are seeing me as role model, or people are expecting something from me, and then there are certain ways that I need to carry myself, all that. So it gives a lot of pressure on me. So that influenced the way I make decision. They influence the way it influence a lot of the emotions as well. And then I cannot be my true self. So what I do is to free my mind, I will go to watch movie that time. Why? When I watch movie, I see other people's experience there. And it depends as well. If let's say I'm like what we call that, I try to loosen up all that my mind, right? What the movie that I watch is more like comedy type of movie. People like those like Disney's movie, those that will free my mind. That time, and I'm not going to watch at the same place that I work. No, so I will try to go far. Make sure my environment, I'm in total new environment, total new air, because I want to make sure that I free the whole thing, my mind, the people that in my surrounding. So when I come out from that, I make sure I come out with my mind is clear. It's like a fresh person. Okay, so when I go back to office, that my mind is fresh and I can do it again. I can do better. Another thing that I realized that will help myself better is when I look back to my checklist. Okay, because that is what I set in my life. That is my objective. That what I have set in my life, what I want to do, why I want to do that, the reason behind it, and I have a list of from this year until what age I am, what I need to do. So I see what I am doing right now. It is what I want. Okay, it is what I want, and I remind myself as well what I need to do to make sure I take care of myself as well. First thing first, what you are passionate. What is your passion? What is the things that you like? What is the things that you love? I understand that some they do really know what they want in life. Some they are still searching. So if you are searching for what you want in life, don't worry, just do what you have, what comes to you. Okay, just take it, and just do, because you might reach one point, okay, that okay, right now what I want to do. Okay, but for those who already knows that what you want in life, you make sure you have a very detailed plannings with a timeline, every single details, and you make sure you run everything that you want to do and do everything on time. You set the timeline, you make sure you put that on your all the places that you can see, like make a collage, so that you can see your ambitions. Okay, what is your goal there? The collage can be on montage, it can be you can just snap picture and put on your phone, make it your wallpaper, or you just stick in your room, or you just stick at your work, any place, your study desk, or any place that you can see. Let it be like something like a reminder for you what you want to achieve in life, what is your purpose to go, okay, where you are heading. Okay, so that will set a reminder to you every day. Know your passions, set a detailed planning, and then work on it. Okay, and you will, in the process, you will feel very tired. Sometimes you feel exhausted, or you'll start questioning what I am doing actually. So when you are questioning what you are doing actually and where you are right now, you can see the achievements that you have count, all the extra miles. So where to check your extra miles at what you have achieved. So have faith. When you have ambition, when you have your goal already set, you see the collage, you have your montage, you can see what you want. But how about what you have achieved? Okay, the certificates that you are getting, the prizes that you get, the trophies that you get, put it in places that you can see every day as well. It depends on what we are doing and the situations that we are in. It's like different time is like the needs is different. Okay, monthly, we make sure we have meetings because we need to check what we have performed in 1 month, for example. But looking into a project as well. So if let's say there's a project with the timeline as well, that needs to be in check. But I need to look into the needs as well, whether I need to have every of my team players in my meeting, or it is specific people, or it is one-to-one, depending on the needs actually. Decision is not about one person's decision. Okay, if let's say that is about your life, you make your decision, it's fine. But if it's involving the team and it's involving the project, it is not about you. It is not about ourselves. It is about the team. The focus is about that project. So it should be every ideas gathered together. It should be every ideas need to be gone through, need to be analyzed, and what is right for that project, what is right for that purpose, that is what need to be seen. Okay, and whether the team can deliver that, can achieve that. If the team cannot deliver that, there's people who are not, what is the expectations of the patrons? Okay, what is the expectations of the bosses, for example? What they are expecting to be delivered there as well. So I need to look into that. So it's like project, organization, management. There's a lot of things. The visions, the objective. There's a lot of things that need to be considered. A project, for example, look into a project. A project is not about just a project. A project is also not just about the team. A project also carries the names of the organization, what the management teams is expecting that from you when they give you that project, what the shareholders is expecting there as well. And there's a lot of reputations that need to be looked into as well. When a team is managing that project, when a team is given that task, a leader will be hearing. If let's say my role is a leader there, okay, I mean it is a final say for me, for example. Okay, and I'm in the situations where I'm in the situations that I need to balance up the patrons given me, and then what the team have shared idea, the pros and cons. So look into that, look into situations. If I need to bring expertise from outside, and that is one thing. There is time that I might need to make use my authority because of I need to balance up all the decision. But most of my decisions is together. It's like gathering all the information, gathering all the the ideas from people. The informations need to be balanced up, and we are going to analyze as well and look into things, and then the decision will be made from there. Everyone have their own duty when they are appointed for the job. Okay, that is one. But there are times, for example, my team is being given the duty to organize annual dinner for the team. Okay, like for example, we have like every year there will be different teams that need to do town hall meeting. For example, town hall meeting meanings when we do town hall meeting, we are going together. What we call that, we have makan-makan, and then it's like going to be very relaxing time. Everyone need to read their what they have achieved, their departments, what they have achieved, all that. But it will be relaxing. But there will be fun activities, But we need to consider as well. There will be times that things will be run online, There will be times like physical things. Annual events, for example, what are the tasks need to do and what people can bring to the plate. For example, we can. For example, it's just an annual event projects. Okay, that time when we do the first meeting or before the meeting, we can open it for the people, the members, the team players. What do you want to do? Okay, what do you want to do? Do you want to be the persons who get the gifts? Do you want to be the persons who are in charge for the games and activities? Do you want to be the persons who are in charge to collecting all the presentation slides? The technical duty. Do you want to be the persons who are in charge for the the Spotify music, all that, identify all those things? Those kind of stuff. Those kind of stuff. So opens for people, and then look again for other tasks that if there's no one that can complete. There are times that sometimes there will be people that are going to do two main tasks, because short-handed, or there are people who are better in that job that we can do. It's like give and take kind of situations. Okay, but first thing first, what are their expertise? When we do, for example, it's already the fixed duty, that is his or her duty, then it is. But if let's say there are times that it is an open project, and what we call that, there are members or players who want to check the levels that they can go, even that is not wrong, we can give them a try as well there. But of course, need to look into a lot of aspects as well, because if let's say there's a need for the certifications for that, if the person is not certified, the project cannot be accepted, for example, right? That you need to be checked as well there.